A child who was injured last week at a home daycare center in Kyle has died from those injuries. 10-week-old Benjamin Spencer passed away Thanksgiving morning after suffering serious head injuries and also rib fractures. The daycare center where police say he was injured was run out of the director's home. That director was arrested for injury to a child, and now those charges could possibly be upgraded. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi is live at Dell Children's Hospital where the baby was taken. And Chris, doctors think the injuries to that child were done intentionally.
Yes, Robert, that will be a part of the investigation. The director says that this was an accident, but the doctors here say injuries this severe do not happen accidentally. For the past year, parents have been dropping off their kids at the Little Lions Daycare Center. It's a registered care center run inside the home of Christina Lyons. Not uncommon, and Sandra Martin at the Center of Child Protection says sometimes new parents prefer it that way.
Many people leave infants because they feel like their infant's going to be safer in a home.
But there have been no children here since November 18th. An arrest affidavit says that's when Lyons called police and told them 10-week-old Benjamin Spencer was sitting on her sofa, and when she returned from the restroom, she found him lying face up on the ground. Serious head injuries and rib fractures raised the eyebrows of trauma surgeons at Dell Children's Medical Center.
To cause injuries with that amount of damage, generally, there has to be a rather large amount of force.
Force that Kyle police officers don't think was caused by a 2-foot fall. Lyons was arrested for injury to a child, but Spencer died from those injuries on Thanksgiving. The Hays County District Attorney's Office is investigating and could increase those charges. 7 children stay at the daycare center, but officers aren't suspecting them. And Martin says rarely do daycare injuries come from other kids.
Other than the providers, no, not injuries of this nature by another child.
Family and Protective Services are investigating, and the center has been shut down until the investigation is done. Lyons Center has been registered for a year and has no strikes against it. She says this was an accident, but in cases like this, a doctor's opinion can say a lot.
The greatest protection for children are well-informed professionals such as physicians.
Now, this is something that no doubt scares any parent who leaves their child in the care of others. Now, if you go to our website, KXAN.com, you can find a link to a database of all the child care facilities in Texas, and then from there, you can look into their backgrounds. We're live at Dell Children's Medical Center. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN Austin News.